Ladies, I'm here on the Schneel. And I'm here on the Schneel. This will be my last video of the night. It's nearly 5 in the morning. As soon as I get done this video and upload, I'll probably go to sleep, wake up, and get ready maybe to see if I can find some info news for another info news video. You'll see. But let's get to the NBA news. Episode number 33. A lot of news to discuss. Actually, a lot of news over the last, few days. So a lot of news I wanted to discuss. First thing I'll talk about is the shop. This is basically NBA news, I guess. Will no longer air an episode that they filmed with Kanye West. Apparently, they were gonna air an episode when they'd already recorded it, they had it ready, but they're no longer gonna air it. The episode is Kanye West had some hate speech tweets, I think, some hate speech tweets, if I'm not mistaken, on his Twitter, talking about I don't know, I forgot what it was, Jews or something like that. Just some stupid shit tweeted by Kanye West. So basically, they're not gonna air the episode now because they don't associate with that hate speech stuff like that. So Kanye West is a fucking idiot, man. I think it was something about Jews or something like that. I don't know what it was. I don't pay attention to this shit. Bleacher Report, they listed their top 10 point guards in the NBA. They listed them. So let's go over them. Their top 10. They put. Let me go find it here. Right here. They had number 1, Luka Doncic. Number 2, Steph Curry. Number 3, Ja Morant. Number 4, Trae Young. Number 5, Devin Booker. Top 10 guards, not point guards. Top 10 guards. Number 1 was Luka Doncic. Number 2, Steph Curry. Number 3, Ja Morant. Number 4, Trae Young. Number 5, Devin Booker. Number 6, Damian Lillard. Number 7, James Harden. Number 8, Donovan Mitchell. Number 9, Kyrie Irving. And number 10, Bradley Beal. One thing off the bat I disagree with is Steph Curry at number 2. Yeah, I'd put him at number 1. Just as, I mean, as my biased Warriors fan, I just think he's a better player. I just think he's more valuable than Luka. Because he's better off the ball, a better shooter. I mean, sure, he's not a better rebounder and maybe not a better passer, but he just moves off the ball well for us. He's faster, just better shooter, better scorer. I'd move him up. I'd put Luka at 2. Ja Morant at 3 is fine. I'd move Kyrie Irving a few spots, probably up to number 7. I'd move James Harden down a few spots, but other than that, the list is pretty fine. I would change 1 and 2, and I'd probably move Kyrie Irving ahead of James Harden. I'd move James Harden down, probably on the top 10. But yeah, those are the top 10 point guards from Bleacher Report. Draymond Green's mom, he defends her son because, of course, said that wasn't a sucker punch. Dre didn't aggressively go to pull. His hands were down. End quote. I get you have to defend your son, but if you're a good parent, you don't say stuff like this. If you're a good parent like that, you don't say something like this. Because it's clear on video, it was a sucker punch. And he aggressively went up the pool, wanted to cause trouble, went up and shoved him. And his hands were not down. He knew what he was going to do. He went up, he was going to sucker punch him after that first shove. Because you could tell he had bad intentions right there. So like I say, if you're a good parent, you don't condone your son's bad actions. So, just a stupid quote here from Draymond Green's mom. So, yeah, that's my opinion on that. A report, former Bulls sharpshooter Ben Gordon. Remember Ben Gordon? He was arrested. For allegedly hitting his 10-year-old son. I think it was at the airport, I think is what it said. So, now Ben Gordon, he's going to possibly go to jail. So, shame on Mr. Ben Gordon. Hitting his 10-year-old son. Shame on Mr. Gordon. A former NBA player details time he got into it with Robert Sarver, former Suns and Mercury owner, the racist Robert Sarver, as I should say, the racist. I don't know who his former NBA player was. I just looked at the NBA news. I don't fucking know. Said, "I'll come smack the shit out of you in front of your wife." End quote. Ooh, scary. What? Robert Sarver. Ooh, what a tough guy. Think anybody? Does he think somebody's scared of him? He would get the shit knocked out of him. He doesn't look like he can fight. Well, I think he'd get his ass whooped. So, just glad he's out of the league now. Just gonna sell the team. Racist piece of shit. He's a piece of shit human being as well. He's a racist piece of shit human being. Holy Sun's gonna. I think the Suns have an owner yet. I think they have an owner. I'm not sure though. Zion Williamson said that in this quote, they're gonna see that my game is evolved. I'm gonna show the world things that I've had in my arsenal I didn't show before. So he's finally healthy this year. He looks a lot slimmer than he used to, which is a good sign. Because even when he wasn't really in shape, he still really put up good numbers, like 20.7 on like 60% shooting. With how slim he is now, he's going to be able to run more faster, jump higher. I'm really excited for Zion Williamson this year. Glad he's actually like in shape, healthy. He looks good in shape and healthy. So we'll see what more he has involved in his game. When he has that I haven't seen him play for a while. We're gonna see what he has evolved that he hasn't shown before. Next thing I'm talking about is Patrick Beverly. He says NBA players should never fight their teammates. He's basically talking about the Jordan Poole, Draymond Green thing after that happened. That should never happen. We're professionals. That's the line you don't cross. End quote. And when Patrick Beverly says something like this, you know it's real. Because, like, he's like a hothead, like a mouthpiece, like annoying. But when Patrick Beverly says something like this, you know you're in the wrong. And that's basically towards Draymond Green. Basically, like I think it's like towards Draymond Green saying like he's unprofessional. It's lying like you shouldn't cross fighting a teammate. So, a report: Phoenix Suns are seeking a rotational player from teams interested in Jay Crowder. I talked about maybe the Atlanta Hawks. Maybe they could get a rotational player from the Hawks. Maybe if the Hawks would want Jay Crowder. Maybe some other contender. So we'll see if Jay Crowder gets traded soon. Goran Dragic, I'm probably close to the end of my career. So he's basically said he's towards the end of his career. He's going to retire soon. So he's had a decent career. Pretty underrated point guard in my opinion. Dennis Schroeder, he denied fumbling an $84 million contract from the Lakers. There never was a contract, never rejected anything. I think he's just saying that to avoid embarrassment from the media, like ripping him apart for not accepting an $84 million contract, passing up all that money. I think he's just saying that so he doesn't get embarrassed. So yeah, a Warriors insider expects Jordan Poole to sign an extension with Golden State in the next week. So this Warriors insider, they expect Jordan Poole to sign an extension sometime like in the next week. Which I'm glad Jordan Poole's gonna hopefully stay a Warrior. And I'm glad he's gonna sign that extension because he's been a really valuable player to our young core. He looked good in a preseason game a few days ago against the Lakers. After that I wanted to see how he'd look, if he'd still play the same, and he did. Played really well. He was a key piece to our team last year. Played pretty decent in the playoffs. There's a few games he struggled, but he had a few really good games, including that finals game where in the last game of the year he played pretty good. Memphis series he played a few good games, and the Nuggets series. So I'm glad he's gonna sign an extension and stay with the team. Matt Barnes says LeBron James needs to take a step back for Russell Westbrook to thrive. I beg you pardon, Matt Barnes. I beg you pardon. Even if LeBron James takes a step back for Russell Westbrook to thrive, if Russell Westbrook would do trash, they would probably say, "Oh, LeBron James needs to step it up, get the ball more." Like, Russell Westbrook is just not that good at this point in his career as a point guard. LeBron James is just the best scorer on that team, along with Anthony Davis. Like, if he took a step back for Russell Westbrook to thrive, that'd just be pointless, because Russell Westbrook's just not that much of a scorer anymore. And even if LeBron James took a step back for him to thrive, I still don't think he would. So, there's no point. LaMelo Ball is expected to miss the start of the regular season with a grade 2 left ankle sprain. ripped to the Charlotte Hornets. Ain't nobody watching their games early in the season, because LaMelo Ball's the only entertaining, exciting player on that basketball team. And don't at me, because he's the only exciting player on that team. So, they're going to have a rough start to the season without their star player. Wizards say Bradley Beal's entered COVID-19 health and safety protocols. I forgot, really, the health and safety protocols were a thing, because not many players have been in it, but Bradley Beal's entered the COVID-19 health and safety protocols again. So, he's going to miss the preseason games. We'll see about the start of the season. Last thing I want to talk about is Warriors. Draymond Green has been fined for practice altercation last week and returns to team activities on Thursday, Coach Kerr says. He said it this in his press conference after the Warriors preseason game after their 130, 91 preseason win against the Wizards. He's basically saying, the translation is basically saying he's too valuable for him to get suspended, which, I mean, they didn't say how much fine, but how much he'd be fined, but they're going to fine him, not suspended. So hopefully Jordan Poole, Draymond Green can hopefully maybe talk, apologize. I just don't know I just don't know. If you punch a teammate like that, and it's just hard to get the locker room's trust back like that. Jordan Poole, the teammate you punch, is probably gonna take him a while to forgive you for that. So we'll see what happens when Draymond Green gets back on the practice floor Thursday for team activities. So we'll just see what happens. But that's all I'm saying for this NBA news. A lot of NBA news I want to talk about. So if you ever leave your thoughts on the news, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and for more, and connect to my live. Peace.